frequent conflicts among friends, involvement in scandals, and a fading passion for YouTube. These are the reasons why the Vanoss Crew fell off the internet. Evan Fong, better known as Vanoss Gaming, started his YouTube channel in 2011 playing games like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Garry's Mod with a goofy, laid-back voice. Born in Toronto, Canada, Evan was just a regular guy who loved hockey and music. The start wasn't smooth, but unlike others, the Vanoss Gaming channel blew up in their first video having tons of views. But things went further surprisingly, and by 2017, his channel began to explode, hitting second on YouTube's most subscribed list with over 10 million fans. He wasn't just a gamer, he was a star, earning $15.5 million that year, second only to Dan TDM. But Evan didn't do it alone. His crew, called the Banana Bus Squad by fans, included pals like H2O Delirious, I Am Wildcat, Daithi De Nogla, Terrorizer, Basically I Do Work, and others. They were a wild bunch, cracking jokes, pulling pranks, and making videos that got millions of views.
Now, I'm not saying this is the weirdest thing I've ever done, but it's up there.
Player, weapon, it all
I
works.
hate the way your face looks.
I actually made it look even uglier.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh my
I didn't
god,
think
you
I
got
didn't think
so
it was
much
possible.
blood on your face.
Yeah, he's about that movie.
Their first big hit, a Garry's Mod video from 2014, racked up over 53 million views, which is insane. The crew's mix of silly voices, like Louis Caliber's Squeaker Kid voice, and crazy challenges, like racing in GTA 5, made fans love them. And yeah, please like the video if you're one of those who used to love the crew. And by 2020, the crew's channel had billions of views. They were on top, with fans on YouTube saying they love Vanoss Crew so much. They eventually became the gaming poster boys of YouTube, receiving love and appreciation from fans all over the world. Things were at their peak until they took a sudden turn. Trouble hit hard when some crew members got tangled in big controversies. The worst came in 2020 when Minilad, whose real name is Craig Thompson. He was a fan favorite, known for his loud laughs and GTA 5 racing skills. But in June of 2020, two girls, aged 16 and 17, said Minilad sent them creepy messages and asked for inappropriate pictures. Even though his diehard fans couldn't believe that, he ended up admitting it in a video, saying he was sorry, but also blaming his mental health.
And I hope this video helps you understand everything better, and I want to apologize for the things that I've done. What I said there is true. I did try to end my life at the beginning of 2017.
This made fans angry, and he began to receive hate. Fans started calling him pathetic, and as a result, to avoid the controversy, crew members like Terrorizer and Vanoss distanced themselves from him. But things worsened when he was banned from streaming on Twitch due to his controversies. The scandals involving Minilad actually affected the popularity of the Vanoss Crew, but he wasn't the only one who suffered. The whole crew was impacted by his decisions. Then there was Louis Caliber, the guy with the funny monkey mask. He stopped making videos around 2016, but came back in 2025. But that wasn't the main issue. People thought he focused on himself while quitting gaming, until something controversial was revealed about him. Back in 2020 and in 2021, 8 women, including some underage girls, accused him of harassment and assault, but Louis never fully addressed the claims, and while he's back with Vanoss, people couldn't accept their collaboration. Fans on X said, Louis' return feels weird. Why is Vanoss okay with this? This split the crew, with some staying loyal to Evan and others keeping their distance. However, that wasn't all. Another member of the crew, Record, stirred up drama in 2020 by leaving the crew and then accusing H2O Delirious of talking to an underage girl in 2013, playing an audio clip to prove it.
Were you of age? Were you over 18 years old?
No.
And what was your relationship with Delirious at that time?
You know, we would do things, you know, like over Skype.
Do things
We
like
would-
like play video games, or like what sort of?
Like phone sex.
But as Delirious said, it was a mean prank by friends, not true, and fans backed him up, calling Record a harasser on Reddit. But it didn't end there. Another post with 1,500 upvotes said, Om's just mad he got kicked out. And just like that, things backfired for him, and he was ultimately cancelled by the fans. But even after the controversies, the crews tried to keep going, but fights between members made it tough. The biggest was between Minilad and Terrorizer. It started in 2018 during a Mario Kart 8 stream when Minilad got mad about fans asking why he didn't play with Vanoss anymore. By 2019, Minilad said in a stream, "They kicked me out, but I'm happier now."
I also have no idea. They're still playing Gmod? Damn. After all this time, they're still playing Gmod? I mean, they kicked me out of all their chat, so I have no idea what the hell they're doing, so.
He later took it back, saying he left because he was tired of Gary's mod and the crew talking bad about other YouTubers. Terrorizer responded sarcastically, saying, "We're still playing it."
The ironic thing about this is we're the ones reacting to him reacting in a reaction stream to us playing Gmod.
We are, man. We are still playing Gmod.
The crew even ended up making fun of him on live.
Everybody knows Moo's favorite color is orange.
Green for Dai Denogla,
Blue
red
for
for
Delirious.
Vanoss Gaming, blue for H2O Delirious, and orange for Mooney Lad.
Oh my god.
And so fans picked up Terrorizer's side while mocking Minilad. In 2020, Minilad claimed he and Terrorizer made up at a concert, but Terrorizer said that's a lie.
I don't particularly want to work with the guy. I know he made a video saying we're patching things up, which is not true.
And that's how Minilad got completely erased from the crew once and for all. But it wasn't just the backlashes. Other members, like Moose Snuckle, left quietly in 2024 for health reasons, and Nogla started focusing on his own channel. These events ultimately frustrated the fans, and at one point they couldn't take it anymore. However, the crew also struggled because their videos felt old. Fans loved their GTA 5 and Gary mod stuff, but by 2023, new games like Fortnite and Among Us were bigger. People began to say that Vanoss's crew is stuck in 2015. Fans want new ideas, not the same old skits, and this negatively affected their channel. Views dropped as people became bored of them. By 2025, the Vanoss crew was barely a crew anymore. Vanoss Gaming still had 26 million subscribers, but uploads were slow with only a few videos a month. H2O Delirious started his own crew with Dead Squirrels and cartoons, only sometimes joining Vanoss. I Am Wildcat and Basically I Do Work kept making videos, but they weren't as tight with the group. Nogla's channel focused on vlogs, and Terrorizer leaned into streaming. However, one thing that a lot of people don't know is that Evan tried to pivot to music as Rinks dropped a single called Spawn in January 2025. Fans liked it, but it didn't bring the crew back together. The scandals left a mark, with fans on X in 2025 ended up saying, "The crew's done" after Minilad and Louis. The crew's lack of new ideas and Evan's focus on music didn't help at all. Unlike Mr. Beast, who kept his team tight, Vanoss didn't seem to lead as strongly, and the crew drifted. Even though they started as a bunch of friends having fun, scandals, fight, and changing times tore them apart. As of July of 2025, it's more like a memory scattered across solo channels and faded dreams.